A new crime scene technology aims to recreate a suspect's face from a single hair. Anthony Carboni here for D-News, and new software out of Pennsylvania State University might be able to construct a mugshot of a suspect from a single hair left at a crime scene. DNA evidence is already used in a lot of crime scene investigations. It's currently most useful in terms of matching whether someone who is already a suspect to evidence at the scene, or in proving the innocence of somebody that's accused. It's basically a lock and key situation. If you have a person and you have a result, you can plug DNA in to draw a line between them. It's not yet used in terms of trying to find out what the suspect looks like. There are about 20 to 25,000 different coding genes in the human genome, and we're not sure what they all do, so getting a clear picture of a suspect from DNA isn't really possible yet. This experimental technique tries not to worry about what we don't know, and instead uses a database of volunteers and their genes to make software that can give investigators an approximation of their suspect. So basically, the team grabbed facial images and DNA from 600 people of mixed ancestry living in the US. Then they used software to compare 7,000 different points on their faces. So 2 points on someone's nose might be flatter, 20 might make their cheekbones more pronounced. Then they took the genes of those people and looked at about 20 that we know are associated with facial shape, and found common genes that volunteers with similar features shared. So using that information, the team created software that will analyze a DNA sample and then construct a possible suspect's face based on their genetic similarities to the volunteers. It sounds awesome, though if I had to give one criticism of the system right now, it would probably be that everyone comes out looking like those nightmare baby masks from The Purge. Researchers admit that the technology is not quite there. There's not a single gene that makes your nose big or small. It's easier to say whether someone is tall or short, or figure out what their hair color is, than it is to figure out something as complex as facial shape from DNA. And even when we do map more genes and figure out how to make software like this more accurate, it's still going to have the same issues as any DNA evidence collected now. DNA samples can be incomplete, they can be contaminated, they can be mixed. It's a great tool, but it still needs to be backed with other evidence. Even still, this seems like a pretty crazy first step towards something that'll be a huge investigative tool in the future. If you have any feelings about DNA and crimes, or about those baby masks from The Purge, I got a lot of feelings about those. You can tweet at me, I'm at @acarboni, and be sure to subscribe here for more D-News.